What up, chess players and my friends? Today I'm going to show you how to beat the Sicilian very quickly in the opening. So we're going to start with e4, c5, knight f3, and we're dealing with the French Sicilian. Although I don't think it's not like it's actually called French Sicilian, but it usually transposes into like a Sveshnikov, Taimanov, and Poles and whatever. So knight c3 is the move now if you follow this channel. So queen c7 is one of the main moves. And how do you deal with this? Well, you play the usual thematic d4, and after pawn takes you don't recapture but rather place knight to b5, and it's already smelling like trouble for the black player. So the queen could basically go to b6 or maybe a5, but then we can keep attacking the queen and we're developing. The queen will be forced back. Let's go, let's say queen to d8, playing safe. Well, bishop to f4, and now we're threatening the square. Knight c7, winning a rook, winning the game easily. What is there to do? You might say black can play knight a6 to stop the c7 square, to protect it, or maybe d6 to block the bishop, right? So let's start with d6. It seems to be making sense. However, queen recaptures in d4. Look at the white development and the black development. Well, black development is no development. Anyway, we've got three pieces attacking the square d6 and only two defenders. So I wouldn't recommend black to play the natural knight c6 attacking the queen, because check, and then simply bishop takes, take back with the queen. You're up a full pawn, full central pawn, and we go into a much better endgame. So in this position, you might argue, what about e5 instead of knight c6? Doesn't that just win a piece? Well, knight takes e5. Oh, that feels so good. Well, we're up a pawn, and it's a completely winning position, so black has to take at this point, but now check. And now, how are you going to block this? Well, the knight c7 threat remains, so we're just winning like that. If the bishop goes to e7, for example, knight c7 check, king moves to f8, and then you win the rook, you're up a full rook, you're winning this endgame. What about queen block? Well, this is even worse, because knight to d6 check. We don't even bother taking the rook. Now here the engine plays king to d7, but it doesn't matter. You're going to play queen to c3, the knight is protected, you're going to castle, knight to c6, none of that matters. After castling, the engine even prefers to simply give away the queen. This is the best move. And then you take back, and then when they take back, the bishop is pinned, you play e5, and you're winning even more material. The game is so over.